day. Yeah, it's going to be hot. And it's very hot. It's 41 degrees in the summertime. Yeah, it's just you need something to cool down your body. A bit quieter. Not too bad. With another friend at a party not far from here actually. No. Mate Trev, welcome. Today is Monday, start of a new day, start of a new week, and also it's Australia Week too. Australia Week. Yeah, bad income. That is bad income. Okay, now today I'm just about to leave to go and get my to do my HR license. That's the heavy rigid license to drive buses and trucks. My main aim is to drive a bus, really. Not so much the trucks, but you got to do the heavy rigid anyway to drive a bus. So, wish me luck, and I'll let you know the result when I come home. And I hope you're having a great day. Yeah, it's going to be hot. It's going to be a very hot day. It's going to be hot travelling too as well. So I've got about an hour up my sleeve of travelling and an hour coming back. So I'm a little bit nervous some way because I don't know how I'll go with the test, whether I'll fail, whether I'll pass. Whether if I pass, good, and also getting back over the border should be all right. Just got to show my license. Anyway, I've got to get going. Catch you after. That sun really waxed my face. It's hot. Mate Trev, welcome. Today is Sunday and it's 24th of January and it's very hot. It's 41 degrees Celsius, so that makes it around about 103, 104 in Fahrenheit, round about. It's going to get hot. Well, it is hot. So it's about 1 o'clock, or nearly past 1. So I'm going to take my brother out for a drive, go where it's cool. What do you reckon? Nice little park, isn't it? This is a little town called Oxley. It's only a small town. Oxley, yeah. We just pulled in here because Peter wanted to go to the toilet break. So, where are we heading for? Well, we're hoping we'll be heading for Murderford and have a cup of coffee there, have a drink, but I won't be having coffee. I might have a milkshake or something that's cold. So, they say in the summertime when it's hot, it's best to drink cool, cool, like a milkshake, smoothies or whatever, you know. Cups of teas and coffees are not very good in the summertime. Yeah, it's just you need something to cool down your body. So, anyway, and it's very hot out here. It's 40 degrees Celsius. Oh, I'm sweating. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Park. Now, of course, it's only a couple of days, 2 days to go, then it'll be Australia Day. Yeah, so this is more or less like Australia Day weekend. People are celebrating already before it gets too hot. So anyway, check out on my music channel, Trev's music channel. There's an original Australian song on there, so check it out. It's on there now. Yeah. So yeah, look, I had like a t-shirt. It's got Australia on it. Anyway, we're going to push on. Yeah. Track gun for swim. So here we are, Harrietville. That's where I was swimming in. Oh, beautiful day, beautiful. Look at it. People swimming, having a good crack on. Yeah. We couldn't go into Polpunka for a swim because there was a lot of people swimming. We called into Bright and it was absolutely jammed packed, full of people swimming in the river there. So we couldn't get in there because there was a cycling event going on. So we headed up to Harrietville here. And I knew there's a nice spot here. A bit quieter, not too bad. So I'm doing what everybody else is doing, just cooling off. It's so hot. Yeah. So yeah, Pete. He's having a good time. So yeah. So this is about it. We had our drink in Murderford on the way up. So they had to close by 3 o'clock, so we only had about 15 minutes to drink. So we came up to here and yeah, lovely spot. Ah, we've had a very hot day today. What a day. We've had up to about 42 degrees Celsius. What's that in Fahrenheit? That's about... it's about 104 degrees in Fahrenheit. Yeah. And it's been very hot. Yeah. Oh. It's cooling. It's going to cool down tonight. So the forecast is it's getting cooler in Melbourne at the moment. It's coming through. So we should get that hopefully through the night. So now I went to Lavington today to do my HR licence. Unfortunately, I failed. That's one of those things, you know. You're born to do something. It's what you do well with. And I was never born to be a truck driver. I was never born to be a bus driver. I was never born to be a pilot. I was never born to be a train driver. I mean, I love trains. I always wanted to be a train driver when I was little, but that didn't happen. You got to be born to it. Yeah, it's like my music. I'm born to my music. I was born to my music. I started when I was 13, 13 years of age with a guitar. Yeah, so this year, and yeah, looking at the this year actually will mark 40 years. 40 years of my music entertaining. Yeah, so there's been a lot. I've done a lot of performing since then. I mean, during the 80s, I've done a lot of performing around the pub, hotels, clubs, a few parties, some weddings even. I've done weddings, yeah, weddings. I went to a wedding. Yeah, that's one of the songs. And then during the 80s, well, during the 80s, it was all club work, parties, weddings, and into the 90s was the start of doing my concerts around the elderly people, around nursing homes, retirement villages, and doing a few pubs here and there as well. So I've done a lot of that. And during the 2000, I did that up to right until 2007. 2007 I stopped touring doing around the States. So then I was just doing concerts for the elderly people around my home area locally. So then during the 10s, the 2010s, things started to slow down a bit. Well, things have started to slow down a bit with my concert touring, but I've still been touring around doing concerts around locally, and open mics. It was the open mic period, doing open mics. That was above 2010. Well, I started that in 2009, and now it's 2020 and above. So what's in store for this decade? What's going to happen? Well, I have slowed down a little bit with my music. I really have, with performing. I'm only recording at the moment, creating music, and that's what I love doing. I love creating music and sounds. So things have slowed down a bit. Yeah, I think it's my age. I'm getting older, and in regards to the HR license, getting the bus and truck license, look, I'm getting too old for it. Yeah, and I couldn't maintain myself in a truck. It's the first time I've ever been in a truck. Today, first time I've ever driven a truck. Didn't get far. Yeah, it was very, I mean, you know, I wasn't confident. I was very nervy. Yeah, I'm like that now. I never used to be like that. That's the way it is. So I've given it away. Driving trucks and buses, and just stick to what I'm doing, what I do best, and that's the job I'm doing: voluntary driving, and music, and YouTubing, and you guys. I love you guys, really do. You do what you do well with. You do what you're best, what you've grown up with. So this is it. But anyway, we had a good go, and I came back home quite stressed out actually, so it was hot, and I had a rest up and sleeping on the recliner. Yeah, just going to sleep. Yeah, Look, I'm 59 years of age. Look, I'm not getting any younger. I'm just getting older. That's what it is. I'm not old, just getting older. Yeah. Now, getting back to 40 years of my music, I first started in 1980, really, and I'm going back to, it was a private gig. I gate crashed with another friend at a party not far from here actually, and that was going back in January 14th, 1980, and then I played at the South Wangaratta Hall in the same year, in June, and that was put on by the Dutch Club. It was a Dutch club, all the Dutches, because my next door neighbour were Dutch, you see, and they invited me to go to their club, Dutch Club, at the Wangaratta South Wang Hall. And so I didn't have any amplifiers or anything like that. I just had my old guitar, singing out in the middle of the hall with people surrounding me, and they were really cheering me on. Yeah, so good times. I was singing my very first song, I'm a Hillbilly Boy. I wrote that. My very first song I've ever written, and I've recorded it too as well. So my first pub performance was here in Wangaratta at the Bull's Head Hotel. Yeah, Bull's Head Hotel. And I was singing there as a duo with a lady by the name of Trina Williams. Trina Williams. And their real name was Carol. And she's the daughter of Tex Williams, the late Tex Williams. You might remember Tex Williams. Not the American Tex Williams, but in Australia we had a singer by the name of Tex Williams. And he was a yodeler, very good at that too. And so Trina is actually his daughter. So Trina and I shared the night at the Bull's Head Hotel. So we did a duet night. It was a bit of a rough night, really. And then my first solo performance would have been the Star Hotel in Stanley, a small town of Stanley, which is near Beechworth. So I was there, but just passing the hat around, you know. Everybody's putting tips, all the money, in the hat. So I was singing songs. And I sang a song called Old Shep. Remember Old Shep? I have recorded that. And when I sang that, this guy, after I sang the song Old Shep, this guy put a whole heap of money in there, and he cried. He really did, because he had a dog. And that reminded him of his dog, Old Shep. So then I used to sing in Beechworth at the Tanswell Hotel, and Stanley as well again. I performed at the Pavilion Reserve, and that was put on by the Stanley Fire Brigade. Yeah, that's going back in 1981. So, and then 1982, time started rolling on. I did some private gigs and doing pub work, hotels around Beechworth, Murderford. I'm just looking at my notes. I've got a listing of all the places that I had performed at. I've noted all that down, right up to this day. Yeah. So, there you go. Isn't that beautiful? Waltz and Matilda, of course, you know that one. Yeah, of course, tomorrow is Australia Day. and celebrating Australia. I was born under the Australian flag, and I'm proud of it. We've come this far, and we're still here. We must be a great country. It's God's country. Yeah. So, I'm going to finish this vlog, and I hope you enjoyed, and enjoy the rest of your week, and all the best for Australia Day tomorrow. And I shall see you on Friday. Yeah. Create harmony, peace, bye. You never know what I'll get up to next.